Imagine walking alone at night. The lights go out, you hear a strange noise, your body tenses up, pupils dilate, hands start sweating. That is, if you're a regular human, but there are some rare people out there who don't feel that. Not because they hide it, because their brain literally doesn't activate the fear response. All due to a mutation in the amygdala, the part of the brain that triggers panic mode. 1. Mutation in the amygdala that makes you unable to feel fear sounds like a superpower? Not really, because without fear, you also lose caution. The amygdala is like your brain's smoke detector. It senses danger, stress, and threats. When something sketchy is going on, it sets off an alarm that gets you ready to run, fight, or freeze. But if that part is broken, the alarm just never goes off. The result? You don't feel fear. But that doesn't mean you're braver. It means your body doesn't recognize danger. You can cross a highway without looking, talk to strangers in dark alleys, or casually play with snakes without your system saying, hey, maybe don't. Because it doesn't register the threat. What's wild is that everything else works fine. You can laugh, get mad, feel love. But fear, one of the most basic survival instincts, is missing. Sounds cool, but it's like driving a car with no brakes. Sure, you can go fast, but eventually, you're going to crash. This mutation is extremely rare, but it does exist, and it reminds us, as annoying as fear is, it's also a protection system. Without it, you're not free, you're vulnerable, and don't even know it. 2. Cervical rib, the extra bone you never knew you had touch your neck. Feel anything weird around there? You might have an extra rib. Seriously, some people are born with a bonus cervical rib right above the first normal one. You can't see it from the outside, but it can compress nerves or blood vessels and cause a condition called thoracic outlet syndrome. Best part? Most people have no idea they have it until one day you get arm pain, numbness, or random dizziness, and your doctor sees something odd on your x-ray. Sir, you've got more skeleton than necessary. It's not a superhero mutation, but in anatomy terms, it's limited edition. 3. Highlander Syndrome, when your body refuses to age. Imagine time keeps moving, but your body refuses to acknowledge it. You get older, but your skin doesn't change, your height stays the same, and your organs don't wear down. It's like your biological clock just gave up and said, meh, maybe later. This is what people call Highlander Syndrome, a condition where the body ages incredibly slowly or not at all. The cause? Still a mystery, but it's suspected to involve a glitch in the genes that regulate cellular aging. Instead of cells dividing and aging like they're supposed to, they kind of just stay on repeat mode. Sounds amazing, right? But it's not immortality. It's not perfect health either. It's like living in a body that's frozen in time while the world keeps moving. Imagine being 25 on the outside, but having the metabolism of a 6-year-old, or the opposite, your internal organs not growing even though you do. It's weird, poorly understood, and super rare. But what's fascinating is what it tells us about the human body. Time doesn't tick the same for everyone, and somewhere deep in your biology, there might be a secret pause button. 4. Heterochromia, when your eyes look like digital art. Imagine having one brown eye and one blue, or an iris that splits into 2 colors like a galaxy in your eyeball. Not a TikTok filter. It's a real condition called heterochromia. It's not dangerous, but it does make someone look like they walked out of a sci-fi movie. Heterochromia happens when there's uneven distribution of melanin in the eyes. It can be complete, each eye a different color, or sectoral, a patch of different color in the same eye. Sometimes it's genetic, other times it's caused by injury or illness. What's wild is that it almost never affects vision. It's purely cosmetic, but wow, does it stand out. Celebs like Mila Kunis, Kate Bosworth, or Henry Cavill have shown it on screen, and many fans swear it gives them this mysterious, I know something you don't look. Even if you don't have it, you probably know someone with wolf eyes eyes or a gaze that looks edited. The important thing, it's not a defect. It's one of those aesthetic anomalies that make people more interesting. Like genetics said, let's do something special here. 5. Tetrachromacy, seeing colors. Most people can't even imagine ever argue with someone because you swear that thing is pink and they say it's salmon beige. Let's do a quick test. Check this image right here. What color do you see? Some people see blue. Others swear it's pink. Maybe you're not crazy, maybe you just see more colors. Tetrachromacy is a condition where the eye has 4 types of color receptors, cones, instead of the usual 3. This means you can see subtle differences in colors that others just can't detect. Think of it as vision in HD, or more like 4D. Most tetrachromats are women, and many don't even realize they have it. They just notice something's off when nobody else can tell the difference between 2 shades that to them are completely different. It's like everyone's using a limited paint set, and you got the deluxe upgrade. Funny enough, being a tetrachromat doesn't make you automatically better at art or design. It's subtler, sometimes even annoying, like noticing that something doesn't match, but you can't explain why. And yeah, if you've ever thought a TV looked badly calibrated or someone's makeup seemed off, you might have a visual superpower no one warned you about. 6. Congenital insensitivity to pain. When your body forgets to warn you, something's wrong. Imagine slicing your finger while cooking and feeling nothing, or breaking a bone and not even realizing it until days later. Sounds useful, right? Like being invincible. Actually, it's one of the most dangerous superpowers there is. Congenital insensitivity to pain is a rare genetic condition where the body just doesn't register physical pain, like at all. You could burn yourself, cut yourself, crash into a wall, and your nervous system is just like, we're fine. It's like your house is on fire and the smoke alarm says, no worries, we're chill. At first it sounds amazing, but imagine being a kid who doesn't realize they're hurting themselves while playing, or walking around with a broken leg just because, well, it doesn't hurt. Many people with this condition end up with infections, permanent injuries, or even losing limbs because their bodies never sent the warning signal. Pain may be annoying, but it's one of the most powerful safety tools the body has. It's like an overprotective bodyguard, unbearable but essential. Without it, life feels easier, until it's not. People with this condition can feel other sensations, pressure, temperature, even tickling, but not pain. That completely changes how they live. Constant checkups, strict monitoring, learning to care for themselves without alarms. So next time you complain about a zit, a cramp, or smashing your pinky toe on furniture, remember that thing you hate. It's a biological blessing. Which of these rare features do you think you might have? Or which one would you want just to flex at family dinners? Comment below, hit subscribe, drop a like, and tap the notification bell to keep discovering the weirdest, coolest, and most absurd things your body can do without telling you. See you in the next one.